All right, here we go, D&D Sports Network. We're jumping right into this thing. Senior night here at Belfry High School, Tommy Coppage, and this is a special night. It's all coming down. It's winding down, so this is the moment the parents get to finally just maybe have that one last send-off for their kids.
Yeah, I think they're honoring the senior cheerleaders here.
Of course, a big one coming up, in case you didn't know and you wouldn't hear for the D&D Sports Network. We got Matt Little over here. Man, oh, man, he's locked in for this one. If you wouldn't hear for the JV game, it's Belfry, Harlan Green Dragons getting ready to square off in about 20 minutes or so. It should be a good one, Tommy. Harlan is the 13th Region Class A champions.
Yeah, I don't know much about Harlan other than their uniform's green. That's about it.
They've got a couple of guys that can flat out get it done. And they don't go deep, but they can flat out fill it up in a hurry from deep, Tommy. They are long-distance snipers.
Yeah. Now, they had a pretty good long drive getting up here, right?
Yeah, they got to go over that hill, Pine Mountain, I believe so. So, long drive, and they did get here a little bit late. Senior cheerleaders, and I thought tonight was also basketball senior night. I don't see Peyton Owens. So I don't think so, but nevertheless, we're about 350 away from – are we 350 away from the start of this thing, Tommy?
I believe so. Yeah, they give us a 20-minute countdown, and this thing's about ready to tip off here.
And we're going to do the national anthem. And the thing I like about Belfry is they bring out their ROTC to bring out the American flag. So I always love the ROTC, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a really good job here at that at Belfry High School as we zoom in on them here.
And, of course, the pregame show is brought to you by – who's the pregame show, Tommy? I'm all discombobulated.
I'm not sure who Darryl uses, but
all right, Punk's Tires, we're counting you down to tip-off. It's the Punk's Tires pregame show. And, folks, you're going to want to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tommy, you've been with me here for the last week and a half. It has flown by this year. Zip zone, we're inching closer to the final day. And this is a big one on a Thursday night.
It is. I'm pretty sure this is Belfry's last game of the regular season. Correct me if I'm wrong here, and they'll start district play next week after this game.
They'll play the winner of Phelps and Pike Central.
Okay, so they got the bye?
Yeah, they get the bye as the #1 seed. There's only 3 teams in their district, the 60th district, and they got that first win against Phelps and Pike Central, what puts them at #1. Belfry coming in on the year, Tommy, they're inching closer to 20 wins on the year. And right now they're sitting at 18-10 on the season. Got an RPI of 56. They are 11-3 in the region, which is getting it done. Only 3 losses, and one of those losses coming to Martin County in the Class A. So, and then that crazy game at Phelps.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
Tyler Weddington had his way over there on Phelps' home court there. Went off for like 53, I believe, and they threw everything in the kitchen sink at him and had an amazing game.
Unbelievable performance. And so Belfry, the second year of the Brent Perry era, just unbelievable job he's done. He has to be one of the front runners for Coach of the Year in the 15th region. Tremendous coach, tremendous young coach. Of course, he's assisted by Aaron Rigdon and Logan Copley. And Harlan, Darryl McCoy is coached by Coach Akell. We talked about it.
Absolutely, and I expect a war here in this one. Before we get started, I want to thank Punk's Tire, United Motorsports, Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Markham Ramore and Associates, A&H Supply, Williamson Pharmacy, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Warfield Market, Starter Sports Bar. If there's one name you can trust in the auto industry, it's D&D. D&D Auto Mart now open in South Williamson. Great deals, large inventory. I think City Auto Care, new ownership. Call Eric Evans and our friends at City Auto Care for all your car care needs. Jim Mar Services, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Double Quick, Ellen Mart, Ratliff Moving Company, Quality Metal Roofing, AAA Real Estate Services. Call Shirley Blackburn, Becky Kennedy if you're looking for property or a home. Bruce Walters Ford and Logan Regional Medical Center. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Tommy Coppage on the call here for this big-time cross-region matchup between Belfry and Harlan County on Thursday Night Hoops.
And I ask that you please remain standing for the presentation of our nation's killers for the playing of our national anthem.
God, thank you for your awesome blessings. Thank you for this game, for watching over all the players, the fans. I pray that this worship will prevail in this contest. Thank you for the senior cheerleaders, and thank you for all the fans. Pray that bless those that travel. Thank you for freedom. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
The color guard tonight is presented by the Belfry HROTC Honor Unit with distinction under the direction of Colonel Don Amber and First Sergeant Elizabeth Blackburn. Commander Cadet Captain Peyton Matz, Cadet First Lieutenant Sean Diamond, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jace Abbott, Cadet First Sergeant Dalton Reed. Now fans, the playing of our national anthem.
It's 100 years of Belfry basketball, Darryl McCoy.
It is the 100 years of Belfry basketball, and as we look at tonight's game here, Coach, you are live here on Pond Creek, live from Belfry High School on Pond Creek, Kentucky. Belfry versus Harlan here on the D&D Sports Network with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Tommy Coppage.
Darryl, Harlan, Belfry, identical records, sitting at 18-10 on the year.
Starting guard for Harlan, number 12, Ethan Huff. Wearing number 2, Jackson Perry. Number 10, Dylan Cox. Number 3, Isaac Saylor. And number 35 will be the big fella down low, Kobe No. They're head coached by Coach Acal. Now, Coach, let's move over to the Belfry starting lineup, brought to you courtesy of A&H Supply. As they dim the lights in the building here. for your Belfry Pirates, starting guard, junior, number 0, Carter Jude. Starting at guard, a junior, number 12, Bo Williams. Junior wearing number 1, Bryce Hagee. At forward, 6'3" senior wearing number 4, Peyton Owens. And rounding out the starting lineup wearing number 23, a junior shooting guard, Brody Little. They're head coached by Brent Perry in his second year at the helm. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Tommy Coppage.
Number 35, Kobe No. The big fella, Darryl, leads the team in scoring. Got to keep an eye on him. He can also knock down the 3 ball. And then the young man, number 3, Isaac Saylor, is a sniper.
Listen, we seen Isaac Saylor a couple years ago in Prestonsburg when they played JV. Isaac was a flamethrower then. He's a flamethrower today. This kid can play, Coach.
He nailed 7 threes against Martin County earlier in the year.
We're getting things off and going here.
And Darryl McCoy again, Mike Howard. If you weren't tuning in during JV, Mike Howard back on the court refereeing.
Yeah, him, Jeff Lovely, and I do not, Tim Trent. Now, what's that guy's name?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not either. Now swing it back around. Jude, high screen, looks for the roll. Peyton Owens, that's what you want to do right there with Owens. He kicks it out.
Nice ball movement.
Back to Jude. He can hit that, and he does. Buries it, giving the Pirates a 3-0 lead. Down on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard.
Evenly matched in a lot of categories, Darryl.
Saylor swings over to Cox.
Nice cut. Gonna shoot 2.
You're going to see Saylor go to the line here. Again, guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for down in the Jim Mar Service comment section. Royetta Park says, watching from Cleveland, Ohio. Good luck, Peyton Owens. Stephanie Copley says, Belfry still plays at Betsy Lane. Yes, they do. And Cena Dryden says, let's go Belfry.
They also play at Knox Central, so they got 2 games left.
Do they got Knox Central?
I thought we were going to beat.
We got Hazard.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You had me confused, Coach. Yeah. Saylor sinks the second. It's 3-2 ball game down on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Craig Dameron Furniture is your furniture experts located in Pikeville. Hit them up for all your furniture needs. Brody Little coming down, being aggressive. I like this, Coach. That's what you want from Brody Little.
Again, his mid-range game, right?
Brody Little, Coach, I've said it and said it. I think Brody has the talent to be a top 3, definitely top 5 player in the 15th region, when Brody Little's playing his best. I know that's high praise, but I've seen the kid play against some top-level competition.
So skilled, right?
He is, and he's aggressive. He's really spent a lot of time in the weight room, and his athletic. He's super athletic. As he continues to work on that jump shot, Coach, I'm telling you, college is going to be flocking all over him going into his senior year.
Watch
out. Up. Saylor way off on that one.
Yeah.
Peyton Owens kicks it ahead. You got Bryce Hagee. Little, he's going to take it all the way. Little goes up strong off the mark.
You like to see that, though, right, Darryl?
I do. If I'm Brett Perry, I don't mind that at all. Shot off the mark by Cox. Gets it back to Little. Little gets over to Jude. Jude, he's going to attack. Nice take by Jude. Threw that one up, double clutched it. May want to have that one back.
We got an up-and-down game here.
Yeah, Saylor, long 3. Coach has a heat check and a half. Here comes Brody Little.
You're going to leave him wild? He thought about it.
Nice hesitation. What a move by Carter Jude, Coach. Hit him with a hezzy.
This is the type of start you want if you're Belfry.
It is. You get your 2 guards into it, you can compete with anything. And, Coach, as you meant, there's no off the mark. Basketball God says no to that one. And here goes Williams. Nice move.
Take. Might want to get a timeout.
Coach Bo Williams, another kid with a tremendously high upside. No, and Coach Hal, he got, there has to be a walk in there somewhere.
Oh, my. Kobe, no.
Yeah. Tough take there. They hand it over to Little, back around, Owens. Gets it to Hagee, back to Williams. And Jude attacks baseline out to Hagee. And he's off the mark.
I was going to say, Hagee buries that three.
He
There's
can.
Little.
Look at Brody Little. That's what you want from Brody Little. When his offense is clicking, his defense is that much better. And, Coach, last year we seen what kind of defender Brody Little is. Brody Little normally gets the assignment of guarding the other team's best player. And Bo Williams with a block. But Brody Little, as good as he is offensively, Coach, he may be better defensively. I mean, he's that good defensively.
When he sits down and wants to guard, as good as anybody.
I agree. And there's a timeout on the floor, 30 seconds. So we'll stay here real quick and thank the people making this game possible. Craig Dameron Furniture, Punk's Tire. I'll visit Punk's Tire tomorrow if you want to not be stranded on the side of the highway. Make sure you got good tread. Call Punk's Tire for great deals on all brands. United Motorsports, Southside Mall, Logan Regional Medical Center, Bruce Walters Ford, AAA Real Estate Services, Quality Metal Roofing, Ratliff Moving Company, L&M Mart, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Southside Mall, A&H Supply, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Southside Buildings and Carports, Warfield Market, Starter Sports Bar, D&D Auto Mart, and City Auto Care. Here you go, Coach. Get the ball in the no, kicks it out. Shot up, no good by Huff.
Only a matter of time before those shots start falling.
And Jackson Perry has it out top. Swing it back to no.
Trying to turn the corner right.
Yeah, wasn't there. That's number 12.
Nice job defensively by Belfry.
Yeah. Nice job by Perry.
Nice
Perry dumps it to no. And no, he's going to go to the line for a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity.
As good as that defense was, that offense was even better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, and that's what you want to do. You know, if you're Harlan, that's your road to victory right there. You know, attack it, get Belfry's defense moving, and attack the gaps.
And then Belfry was overplaying that allowed that bucket.
No. Here comes Jude. Guarded by Huff. Jude, Coach, man.
Yeah.
Stepped across court there. And, Coach, how about Ashton Evans getting early minutes?
You earned those, right?
Yeah, him and Colton Young both in. You know, Ashton Evans, absolutely, he's had a phenomenal junior varsity season. There's Brody Little pull up. And, Coach, he's feeling it right now. He knew that was going in on the release.
Looked good.
Yeah, there's no, swings it around the horn. And Carter Jude, he's going to kick it up to Little. He's got Evans on the far side. He's going to take it himself. He's off the mark. Yeah, I think he's a little indecisive there, Coach. And
yeah, he had Evans on that left block.
I think last minute, I think he was wanting to pass it. The defense stepped back, and I think it caused him to miss that shot.
There's another back cut.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this ball movement right now, top tier right now from Coach Cal.
It is, because they recognize that Belfry's really overplaying man-to-man. You can get those back cuts.
Let's see what Belfry does to combat that. You're going to see number 10 going to the line, Dylan Cox.
Checking for Belfry, number 12, Bo Williams.
Junior Perry says, watch him from Moco. Go Belfry. Cena Dryden says, watching from Lorain, Ohio. Jason Milan says, still in New York, watching, cheering on the Pirates.
Oh, hey, Coach Perry, what about it, Darryl McCoy? Going 9-10 deep here. I mean, Brody's getting a breather.
Listen, I like it.
Yeah.
You know, give them youngsters, and I like bringing Jack. Listen, that's the way, Jackson Pack and Ashton Evans have and I'll throw Gabe Varney in there. They're having unbelievable JV seasons last couple outings. That's the way, not only are you getting them experience that you need and they deserve, but you're also sending a message to your starters these guys are nipping on your tails.
Right.
If you don't watch, these guys will be playing in front of you. So,
and it's one of those situations also, your end of year. Does this game matter? You better believe it. But it's also a situation where, like you said, you can send a message as a basketball coach.
Absolutely. I like everything he's doing here. Williams lets it fly. He's off the mark. And that's when you take a look. We talked about it many times. Jackson Pack, coach, I mean, the kids putting up double-doubles with 4 or 5 blocks every game in JV play. Kicks it around. Open. Yeah, No had it. Gets it back out to Saylor. Cox. Nice dump off the No. And Coach, you talked about it. I mean, just great job attacking and dumping off to the open man.
The one thing Belfry has to do, if they're going to overplay, you have to have a help defender on the backside.
Brody Little. Dictating traffic. He'll hand it over to Evans. Evans back over to Little. Little, he's going to drive over to Colton Young. Nice. Young dumps it down to Pack. Pack not ready for it.
It's one of those passes where maybe Colton should have went on up.
Yeah, Coach, if this lineup, if you could get this lineup, I really like Brett Perry, giving this lineup a chance here, because if you can have twin towers like Young and Pack, that would be a huge advantage.
No battling in there.
And coming back the other way in a hurry is Huff with the ball. Huff going to hold it up.
Ethan Huff's a player. One of the best PGs in the mountains.
And they're getting no. Did they call the foul on Evans?
It looks like it.
I thought there was a foul. No, they called on No. Yeah, that's a correct call.
Coach Perry going back and forth with lineups.
You got Logan Barker, the senior shooting guard, in. Talking about intensity, Coach. Intensity on a 10. It's Logan Barker.
Yes.
And nice job there. No gets it out. Shot up, no good.
Rush that one.
Yeah, that's Legend Mimes. Gets it up to Little. Little over to Jude. Jude step back. Right over to Barker. Wide open 3. And he buries it. Coach, listen, Logan's a kid that I think come tournament time, I think he needs to be playing, some good minutes, because I think he could really help us, or
Watch out.
help the Pirates. Yeah, nice step side 3 there as Carter Jude. That's his second. Is it second 3, or did he have another one? Or?
Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah.
No, going to try to get one.
He's off the mark.
Threes aren't falling for Harlan right now. They can't buy one.
Carter Jude kicks it ahead to Young. Young spins, and they call a travel on Colton Young.
So far, Belfry already with, they've got 3 threes. Harlan yet to hit one. 10-point lead, exactly the type of start you want if you're Belfry.
Brent Perry not happy with that turnover. They're swinging it around.
Oh.
At the buzzer. And, Coach, we're going to end a quick first quarter of play. 19-9, Belfry with a 10-point cushion. We'll be right back in just a moment here for second quarter coming up next.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
And we are back here to City Auto Care, second quarter. Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy on the call here, Coach, on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. The Pirates lead the Green Dragons 19-9.
Pirates in a 3-2 zone.
And that's an adjustment I think Brent Perry needed to make.
Yeah, not allow those back cuts.
Yeah. Swing it back around. You just can't let Isaac Saylor get going.
Shade his way, right?
Watch Huff. Cutting back door. You know, Coach, I know Brent. You know, something, Coach, and you know, you probably know more about this, but, you know, when we was young, you know, basketball 101 is cut baseline drives off. Cut the baseline off.
Right.
Now, coaches teach players to force the player baseline. And, you know, that took a long time for me to get used to when my son played for Coach Perry, because I'd tell him, I'd be like, no, Coach, he don't know what he's talking about. You know, you cut baseline off, you know. And, but, you know, I mean, what was the change in the game? Or when did that change and why?
You're right there. Nice look.
Yeah, kicks it ahead. Brody Little with the bucket.
I think, you know, I think there's still that mixed belief in it. Some say cut it off. Some say take them baseline so they can't go middle.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of coaches don't want players to get to the middle of the floor.
See, it's cut baseline off, force them middle where you got help.
Right.
You know, and now it's everybody, you know, force them baseline and trap them on the baseline. There goes Barker. Barker kicks it ahead to Little. Little. Nice move by Little. Couldn't finish, and Hagee going to get hacked. He'll go to the line. Yeah, it just took me a long time getting used to that. You know, I was like, you know, no, son. I was like, you don't let them go baseline.
Right.
You know, you cut that off, force them middle.
Take that baseline away.
Yeah. Brittany Owens says, good luck, Pirates. Go Peyton Owens.
I'm telling you, Coach Perry's subbing more than I've ever seen him. Colton Young now in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and a lot of that's probably the performance that he's seen at Tug Valley.
Right.
You know, that was the worst performance I've seen from the Pirates in the Brent Perry era. You know, it just, I don't know if it was just the stage was so big, or, you know, if it was Brent was coming off that suspension and, you know, just getting things, you know, getting the ship righted, or, you know, what it was. But, you know, we did not see the Belfry Pirates that, you know, Belfry fans are used to in that game. Nice take by Huff. You know, but I think, you know, that's a lot of it. You know, coming off that performance, he's trying to light a fire under some kids.
If Belfry's not careful, these back cuts are going to allow Harlan to get back in the game.
Yeah. Little gets it back to Jude. Carter Jude guarded by Huff, calling head pat. Gets it to Little. Back over to Jude. Jude goes baseline, has it stripped.
Huff. See if they go back to Huff here. Watch out.
Around. Legend Mimes off the mark. Saylor looking for help.
Nice shot by Colton Young.
Good
Got
defense. Yep, he moved the foot. Good defense.
Yeah, Colton Young did a great job taking that away.
McGuire says go Colton. Kimberly Rayleigh, Barton Rayleigh says go Pirates. Coach Perry's mom tuning in.
Mama Perry.
Yeah, the mama bear.
Yeah.
Now, there's Bryce Hagee. Good-looking shot just off the mark. No. Taps the rebound to his teammate. Cox gets it right back over to Huff. Swings it to Saylor.
Only a matter of time.
Listen, he'll bury that all day, every day, Coach.
And here you go. Only a 6-point game, Darryl.
Yeah, 6-point ball game here. And Coach Cal right now has to be pleased with the way his team has responded here in the second quarter. You know, does Belfry stay in that zone? If he hits a couple more of them, you know, will it shoot them out of it?
Well, do you decide, do I guard the three and try to take away those back cuts, or do I take away the back cuts and give up threes? And it's only a matter of time, Darryl, before Harlan gets going.
You know, and that's something that, you know, Brent Perry is going to have to, you know, he's going to have to see. And right now, you know, I mean, I like what Brent's doing, you know, but, you know, playing the youth, giving some of them younger players the experience and the playing time that they've earned. But, I mean, let's see if he decides to make the X and O adjustments here instead of just roster adjustments. Gets it back over. Little swings it out. Williams off the mark. And rebound by Cox. Here comes Cox in a hurry. He's got Mimes. He's going to swing it back around. Good ball movement.
Nice.
Yeah, Mimes. Nice take by Mimes.
Big time take.
Or Mims. Coach, there was once a kid that played at Pikeville. A really good player.
Yes.
Chase Mims.
Chase Mims.
Yep. Swings it back around.
I believe he signed at U-Pike, but never ended up playing.
Did he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Little should have took that one.
Yeah, Little gets it over to Owens. Peyton Owens had a nice outing against Tug Valley. Owens, tough shot, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Fast moving half, Darryl.
Very fast moving half. 3:51 to go. Not been a lot of stoppages in play.
We said it. Tommy's sitting here seeing the same thing. The back cut's eventually going to burn you. And now the threes are falling for Harlan as well.
The Bonnie Rogers tuning in, Coach Perry's mama.
Yeah.
The Peyton Owens.
Peyton Owens looking to convert 2 here.
Yep.
1 to 2. Yep. And I believe it is Mimes, right?
Yeah, I thought it was Mimes. They called him Mims, but I think Mimes is how you pronounce it.
It is. Good ball movement. Harlan moves the ball so well. No wonder they almost knocked off Newport.
Yeah, I mean.
Look at that.
You talked about it. They won the 13th region Class A region title.
Yes. And came a point away from going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Isaac Saylor, Coach, he hits another one. I think you got to make some adjustments. Then kick it back out.
Nice
Jude.
step through. Carter Jude may be the most underrated or overlooked player in the 15th region, Darryl.
Good possibility. The good possibility of that. Carter, I think he made the top 5. I think he was ranked 5th or 6th point guard in the region.
Yeah.
The really nice player. He's added one of the shoots career right around 90% from the free throw line. Really good 3-point shooter. Coach, and it's obvious when you look at him, he put a lot of emphasis on the weight room this offseason.
Yes.
Very proud of Carter and the way he worked. He's out. Saylor, he's off the mark.
Going to be Harlan ball. Yeah. That release on Saylor, Darryl, he's bringing it all the way from the bottom to the top.
Well, it's odd, but it's quick is the thing.
Yeah.
Mimes. He's going to drive baseline. Mimes.
Nice step through.
Yeah. And now Legend Mimes trying to earn his name here.
Watch out.
Yeah, Little. We'll get it back in. Coach, and if Saylor, another thing, Saylor hits another 3, I'm bringing Logan Barker in, and I'm telling him shadow him.
Take him away, right?
Yep. Cut the head off the snake. Little. And, Brody Little, having a Brody Little game, Coach. Brody Little, one of the best at that little 15-foot jumper, especially around that free throw line area.
Yes.
You might as well count it.
And he has 10 points.
The Chelsea Reynolds says, "Let's go Pirates." Thank you for tuning in, Chelsea. Glad to see you on here. Now swing it back over to Bo Williams and pocket picked. Saylor off the mark. Saylor gets his own rebound, second chance, good.
That'll happen very often.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. If you're Brent Perry, that's one thing you can't live with is a rebound.
Yeah, missed dunk, and then Grant gets his own rebound.
Yeah.
The 14th foul on Harlan.
Coach Bo Williams has quickly earned a reputation as one of the top 3-point shooters in the 15th region, and he's going to go to the bench and think about the boxing out issue.
Yeah.
But, Coach, the kid's got extremely high upside.
Bo had 6 threes in that classic game at the All-A against Martin County.
That, unbelievable. There's Jude.
Big-time take.
Yeah, good job coming over, giving him contact by Harlan. Ball's going to stay with the Pirates.
Darryl, why does the 15th region official seem not to give the penetrator now the call when a defender jumps into the offensive player? It seems like they never get that anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if it's something that they was told to focus on or, I couldn't tell you that. But I'm definitely going to start paying attention to it. Swings it back around. Little had it poked away. Little hits the deck after it.
Harlan going to have a chance to tie it or take the lead after being down as many as 10 here in the first half.
Coach, this would be huge right now.
Yeah.
You're able to take this lead, that's how you really kill the Pirates' morale.
Yeah. Belfry had one of the better starts I've seen them this year because I've not caught as many games this year of Belfry as I normally have. But they had a really good start.
Yeah, they, Coach, they're 1 win away from 20 wins.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Unbelievable job by Brent Perry.
I think their last 20-win season, Coach, come in 2017. You see coming up. Kick it around. Shot up. And he's off the mark. Pirates have a chance to extend the lead. Big possession here. Little. That right there was a dangerous pass. If I'm Brody there, I'm probably either going to back it out or I'm going to attack the rim there.
Right. Trap coming. You're not going to trap Huff.
Sailor, he'll bury that.
Sailor!
Told you. That didn't even touch an inch of the rim. And just like that, the Green Dragons lead the Pirates 29-28. Coach, and we got a little fire lit under us here.
Yeah, we told you it was coming, Tommy.
Absolutely. Jude swings it over to Barker. He's going to let it fly off the mark.
There's that man, no.
Yep, no. Gets the weak side rebound. Huff leaves it for Sailor. Sailor hit him with a little hesitation. And, Coach, nice job there. Logan Barker. Coach, making Logan Barker plays.
Listen, big-time play by Logan Barker.
Yeah, absolutely. And, but that play, Sailor, he set up that blow by the three-pointer before that.
That's right.
Here comes Jude. Jude gets it to Little.
Nice hedge.
Yeah, there goes Little.
Nice take.
Yeah, nice finger roll finish. Brody Little having himself a half here. Kicks it ahead. Shot up.
Oh,
Sun! Sailor sailing into the sunset, Coach, as he gives the Green Dragons a 32-30 lead.
4 threes by Sailor.
Yeah. You ever want to see who wins a fight between a Sailor and a Pirate? You're about to find out.
There's that hedge again.
Yeah. Kick it over to Little.
The blow-by.
Yeah, working out top. And Little going to go to the free throw line.
I'm telling you, this Harlan Green Dragon team is so disciplined, Darryl. They never got rattled down 10.
No, they're fun to watch. And, most teams would panic in that situation.
Yeah.
Real quick, guys, City Auto Care under new ownership. Call Eric Evans, Matt Thornsberry, and our friends at City Auto Care for all your car care needs. If you're in the Belfry-Williamson area, now open till 2 on Saturdays. Coach Keathley right now, Brody Little, chance to tie it here with a free throw here. And he sinks that one. We got a tied ball game, 32 all. Can Harlan get the lead back here? Sinks it over to No, somehow gets it up. And, Coach, that will end the first half of play. Nothing settled, 32-32 on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. It's the Green Dragons and Pirates tied up here at the break.
Great half.
Yes, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back in just a moment on the City Auto Care halftime show. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the City Auto Care halftime show here. We're knotted up 32-all. Belfry and Harlan, after Belfry led as much, Coach, as double digits early in the first quarter. And Green Dragons fought back to tie it up here going into the break. Right now, Brody Little leads all scorers with 14 points. No, he leads Belfry with 14 points. Carter Jude has 11, and Logan Barker has 3. Leading all scorers is Isaac Saylor with 16 points. Kobe Noe has 7 points, and Legend Mimes has 4 points for the Green Dragons.
Well, I like Belfry's intensity on the defensive end, but we said, look, as well as they're guarding on the perimeter, you got to guard on the backside, because if you don't, eventually you're going to get burnt. And sure enough, as the game went along, they got back, cut, and then Darryl, we said, Harlan's too good of a shooting team for them to keep missing threes. Well, Saylor got it going.
Absolutely. You knew it was a matter of time. Let's go to the Jim Mar Service comment section, Coach. Bryce Dameron says, let's go Pirates, cheering his cousin on Peyton from home. Tyler May says, last 20-win season, 2017-18, when they won district, said lost in the semifinals of region. Billy Davis said, heard Kevin Keathley was buying dinner at Starter Sports Bar after the game.
Billy, come on down, brother. I got a bone to pick with you anyway.
There you go. Diana Hanna says, let's go Belfry. Chris Spriggs says, Billy Davis, where are we eating? So we'll see Chris Spriggs tomorrow night.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that'd be good. Him and Gavin Hamilton going at it.
That's right.
Real quick, guys, I want to thank Punk's Tire, United Motorsports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Markham Ramore and Associates, A&H Supply, Williamson Pharmacy, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Southside Buildings and Carports, Warfield Market, your grocery experts, best hot dogs in Martin County, Starter Sports Bar, D&D Auto Mart. If there's a name you can trust in the auto industry, it's D&D. Trust and reliability. City Auto Care under new ownership. Call Eric Evans for all your car care needs. Located in Williamson, West Virginia. Jim Mar Services, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Double Quick, L&L Mart, Ratliff Moving Company, Quality Metal Roofing, AAA Real Estate Services. Call Shirley Blackburn, Becky Kennedy if you're looking for a home or property. Bruce Walters Ford and Logan Regional Medical
Darryl,
Center.
I was going to say the reason I can buy dinner tonight is because all the savings from Tommy's Auto Sales I got.
Yeah, well, Coach, we know you got the deal of a lifetime.
Yeah.
The highway robbery is what you got. And Brody Little comes out on fire, Coach, and let's see Brent Perry if he made the adjustments.
That was a big-time spin move. Big-time spin move, absorb contact. Brody Little now with 16, make it 17. Having him a tremendous game.
Swing it back around to no.
I'm telling you, they do a great job moving without the ball. There we go. Going to get a middleman right in the middle of that zone.
Swings it back around. Gets it over to Huff. Huff dumps it down to no. No, he's going back. Owens down. And Coach Owens, seems like he spent a lot of time on the bench here in that first half.
Yeah, didn't see a lot of him. He had himself a game against Tug Valley.
Yeah, he played lights out right there. Nice job, Coach. One of the best nice pass. Owens found Hagee cutting. Coach, is Peyton Owens one of the most notorious hop steppers?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yeah, he's I think his come-out song should be Hot Stepper.
I like the activity, Belfry, in this zone.
Yeah.
Looks like they're saying we're not going to allow you to back cut us. Well, Huff could have had that one.
Yep. Nice. Tried forcing it down. Jude to kick it over. Yep, swings it to the corner. Bo Williams, Coach. Just like to see Bo get one to fall.
Right.
Yeah, because if he does, it's over. But just seeing that one go through the net. Hagee with a nice bucket there.
One of the most, you talk about streaky shooter, Bo Williams. He gets going.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And that's what he's got to turn that streakiness into consistency. They'll
Nice
kick it up to
outlet.
Williams. Williams over to Little. Little, nice job running the floor
Big
by the
time.
Pirates.
That was big time, Darryl.
Yeah, Coach Belfry's jumped out to a 7-point cushion here. Let's see, Harlan wasn't ready for this run to start the second half. Nice pass. No foul to cut, and Jackson Perry. Jude, he'll kick it up to Williams. You know, if I'm Brent Perry, Hagee just had it ripped away. Saylor kicks it over to the wing. Perry, ball fake, kicks. Good ball movement. Perry kicks it back out. And there's Cox going to let it fly. He's off the mark.
Fell in the hands of Owens.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Perry, I'm telling Bo Williams, listen, keep letting them fly. Brody Little off the mark. And Little nearly knocked that away. Saylor on the break. Nice move, Coach. I like this Saylor kid.
Yeah, he's got 18. There comes that Trout.
Yep. Swings it. If there's what you got to do, move the ball. You got a man in the corner here. Did not see what happened there.
They got a blocking call. Owens got fortunate on that one. And he's going to shoot 2.
Got an update, Coach.
Yeah.
The Lawrence County leads Ashland 42-32 at the break.
Wow.
Yeah, be a huge win.
Yes, it would.
If they could get that one.
We saw what Ashland looks like when they're hitting shots, Darryl McCoy in Martin County.
Oh, yeah. Ashland, very dangerous coach. I think, to me, if you go top team in the Coalfields, all year, like who's been the most consistent. And I know, Ashland's dropped a couple, recently lost to Johnson Central, but I think Ashland has been the best team in our coverage area.
If Lawrence hangs on, they will have 3 losses against 15th region teams. Pikeville, Johnson Central, and then Lawrence County, if Lawrence County hangs on.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. The best team that I've seen in the mountains when they're playing well is Ashland.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Then you go toss-up between Johnson Central and Martin County when they're playing well.
Yeah. There you go, swings it back around. Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, in the 14th region, Coach of the Year, Jeff Honeycutt.
What a job.
Yeah, unbelievable job he's done.
Just got a big win last night.
Who'd they play last night?
Man, I was like, man, I was surprised by the score. I'll have to get
Perry
that one
Central.
for you.
No.
I think it was an out-of-region foe.
Huh.
Coach Cal wants to talk about it.
Yeah, he'll take the timeout, and we'll take that's a full timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
And we are back here on Pond Creek. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Tommy Coppage on the call right now. Belfry has come out in this 3rd quarter, brought to you courtesy of Starter Sports Bar. And Coach Belfry has been on fire here in the early goings of this 3rd quarter. 43-38, 5-point cushion with 4:10 to go.
Coming out of the locker room exactly how Coach Perry had hoped. And Belfry going to stay in his zone. Wide open. Tracking it down is Jude. No, coming away with it.
Harlan
wide
right
open.
now. Nice job. Kicks it up to Jackson Perry for the layup. Jude, kick it ahead.
No again.
And Coach, that's tough. That's an ill-advised pass there, but that's what you want out of Belfry. You want them pushing the pace. Yeah.
Push.
And so I don't mind that turnover. You'd rather not have it, but, at least, you're getting that embedded in their minds. Like, listen, let's get out and run.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement. Staying patient, Harlan. Got a chance to tie it up on a 3. There he is running baseline. There it is. They got it. Nice. There's that dive cut, Darryl.
Jackson Perry, Coach, he's been the hot hand here in the third quarter.
Dive cuts will beat you all night long. That is a staple in pro basketball.
If anybody know, it'd be you, Coach Keathley. I think you've coached in just about every pro league
I think I have.
around.
Every alphabet except the one that's going to make me a lot of money.
Yeah, there you go. Never know, though.
That's right.
Plenty of time left.
Waiting to my son.
Yep. Coming back the other way, you want to see, nearly walked the Green Dragons. They'll get it in to Cox. Cox up to Perry. He'll swing it over to Huff. Huff back out to Perry. Huff, he's going to let it fly. He's off the mark. No with the rebound.
No has been a difference maker here.
He has. He's been a big presence down low. And Saylor, he buries it, Coach. What a beautiful shot by Saylor.
Oh, man. And that's 5 threes for Saylor.
And just like that, the Green Dragons back on top of the Pirates. And the Pirates right now have their backs against the ropes and trying to figure a way out of this mess that they found themselves in.
I believe this may be Harlan's largest lead.
I think it is.
Watch these curls, Darryl. You know about these curls.
There's Bo Williams. Yeah, that's Brent Perry to a T. That's what Brent Perry likes to do. You'll see a lot of cuts, a lot of curls in a Brent Perry offense. And
there it is.
Yep, there it was. Great job. Yeah, I can tell you the Cox off the mark. Williams grabs the rebound. Gets it back up to Little. Little pull up off the mark. I think that went halfway down, come back out. This offense, Coach, I really enjoyed it last year. It was tailor-made for my son. And nice job.
Oh.
Yeah, Perry off the mark.
Perry should not have went up.
And what a pass by Jude. Little gets swatted at the rim. Young couldn't connect. He's got Saylor on the wing. Coach, they missed Saylor. And listen, I'm not a guy that likes transition threes like that, but, right now, Isaac Saylor, a three-pointer is the same as a layup for Isaac Saylor right now.
You're exactly right.
You got to feed the hot hand. Bristol New says, good job, Bryce. And Lane Bevan says, let's go Pirates. Diane Hanna says, let's go Belfry. Thank you for tuning in, Diana. Thank you for everything you do through Southside Mall. Diane Hanna, a huge contributor and a supporter of the Belfry Pirates and all Mountain athletes.
No, going to get a breather here. Give him an extra minute, right, Darryl?
Yeah, that's, I think, a wise decision here by Coach Cal. You can tell he's a little tired. You don't want him picking up silly fouls either. You give him rest, and
they're going to try to get Saylor a breather as well.
Now, Saylor, I don't know if I'd bring him out of the ball game.
Right.
Well, you got the lead right now. So, Jude. Jude swings over to Owens. Owens gets it back to Young. Young hands it to Jude. Back out, Brody Little wide open top of that key three, and he buries it, giving the Pirates the 2-point lead, 48-46.
Having himself a game.
And Brody Little with the steal. He's got Peyton Owens ahead. Nice no-look pass. Peyton Owens finishes. And Belfry, just like that, back up 4 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard.
That's the risk you run, subbing.
Yep. I still don't like that decision. I mean, Saylor would be right back in that ball game. Here's Brody Little again. Brody Little wide open. Count it! Brody Little feeling himself right now. And, Coach, going into district play, this is the performance you needed out of Brody Little.
He said, hype me up.
Absolutely. Telling you, Coach, this kid is a PTP'er.
Little with 26.
There's Barker, grabs the rebound, out to Owens. Back to Barker.
Going to try to make the most of this last possession, Brent Perry.
Yeah, I like this. This is a good teacher moment, Coach. You may find yourself in this same situation at the end of this game. He
says, look, we may need these 2 or 3 points coming down the stretch. Let's try to make it an 8-9 point lead.
Well, I think it's a good situational timeout too. You're teaching your kids, okay, 5.2 left in the game. Here's what can we do here, to get a clean look. Again, I think Trailhead Bar and Grill, Williamson Pharmacy, Warfield Market, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, City Auto Care, and Coach, if there's one name you can trust in the auto industry, what is it?
You better believe it. It's D&D.
That's it. D&D. That's done and deals. They give you great deals right now. They're trustworthy and reliable. That's D&D Auto Mart, just opened in South Williamson. Coach, if you're going to spend your tax dollars, spend it with the good guys, D&D.
People didn't know this, Darryl. A little tidbit about the D&D Sports Network. It's not David and Darryl. It's Darryl and Darryl. Darryl McCoy, Kevin Darryl Keathley.
Oh, I did not know you.
Yes, sir, brother.
Coach, yes. I did not know that.
Man, we're
two I knew there's some good in you.
Yeah.
They kick it out to Young. And I don't think that's what they wanted, Coach. Little off the mark as Belfry will go into the final period of play, 52-46. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
And we're back here at Belfry High School in Pond Creek, Kentucky. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Tommy Coppage here on Thursday Night Hoops. This fourth quarter is brought to you courtesy of Southside Mall. Shop Southside Mall right now has great food options, great businesses. There's no.
Bo Williams
they got numbers. I agree with you, Coach. They kick it out. Little. He's off the mark. Just a little off there. Not now. If I'm Harlan, I'm finding number 3. No, off the mark. And Saylor, that's what, if I'm Coach Cal, Saylor's, he continues to work on the other end too. There's Little. They'll hand it over to Williams. Ooh. Dangerous pass there.
Yeah, it was.
Jude, guarded by Saylor.
Nice
pass. Coach, what a pass. Carter Jude had a defender right in his face, somehow got that through his hands.
Great look.
Yeah.
Great cut by Peyton.
Big play by Carter.
Okay, Harlan will cut you to death, won't they, Darryl?
Yes, they will.
Look at all these cuts they're making.
It's like Brent Perry. If there's one guy should know how to defend this, it's Brent Perry.
That's true. There it is again.
Yeah, taking shades that old Princeton offense, Coach.
Wow. I love this. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah. And
starting to settle, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah,
Harlan.
I thought you'd be able to get something good there. Jude did travel. Yep. Just got caught up.
Checking for Harlan, number 4.
Brent Perry not happy with that turnover.
Darryl McCoy, this Belfry team, what people don't realize is They return almost everybody next year.
Yeah, Peyton Owens, I think, is the only.
Yeah.
Logan Barker.
Yeah.
Owens and Barker. Everybody else will return.
No, getting right in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. And that's. And you talk about the emergence of Jackson Pack, Ashton Evans. I mean, this Pirate team, I think they're going to be scary next year.
Yes.
There goes Little. Gets caught, swings it over. Williams. He's going to drive baseline. Floater, no good by Williams. Coming back the other way.
Yep, looking for that.
Yep.
No.
Legend Mimes, when they made that run, Coach, there in the third quarter, big part was because of Legend Mimes. There goes No with the putback.
13 points by Kobe No.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Mimes ain't been on the floor a little more than he has.
His athleticism causes Belfry some issues on both sides.
I agree.
A little bit like Peyton Owens, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good. That's a good analysis. There goes Little.
Big time drive.
Bring it back around.
Hagee. Watch out now. You don't want to make this official upset, Darryl McCoy.
No, and you definitely don't want to make Hammer Hagee upset.
No. Oh, they missed Mimes.
Yeah, right there. Nice defensive play there. Turned them over. Here comes Brody Little. Little gets swatted by No. I like the take there.
Got Hagee again with a personal.
Billy Davis said, where are we eating at? Shane Hensley says, let's go Brody. Elaine Bevan says, let's go Pirates. Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for down in the comment section below. Hit that like and share button. Mimes has it down low.
Too easy. But you got to make the shot, young man.
Yeah, you got to make it. There goes Sailor. Sailor had it bounced out, but he'll go to the free throw line. Got to imagine, Coach, he's pretty successful from the free throw line. Tommy, you know what he shoots from the line? As good as he shoots threes, these will probably walk in the park for him, Coach.
He's at 68%, 28 of 41 on the season.
Would not have dreamed that, would you?
Wouldn't have thought that.
Sailor. He misses the second, misses on both, Coach.
Yeah. Big misses.
Yeah. There's Little. You know, Coach, maybe next time, there's Bo Williams. Sinks it! It's good to see Bo Williams come out of that slump, Coach.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah. You know, maybe if I'm Sailor, I'm going to back up to the three-point line next time I got free throws. And nice job, Bo Williams. The hot hand right now, 5 points, last 5 points for the Pirates.
All of a sudden, 11-point lead.
Yeah, largest lead of the game.
Get Peyton Owens.
Yeah. There's one woman in this building you don't want to make mad. It's that woman right there. They call her Big Bad Betty Little.
I think she carries a belt in her purse.
She does, believe me, and it hurts. Come back around, Mimes. Mimes swings it over. No. Back out to Perry. Perry gets it to Huff. Nice dump off. What a pass, Coach.
Yeah. Great look.
There's Dr. Courtney Little in the house. Here's Brody Little. He's going to try to lure the defender to sleep. No comes out. Right now, he's looking for help. And Green Dragon's going to come back the other way. Sailor gets it over to Huff. Back to Mimes. And Sailor lets it fly. He's off on that one. I've seen that one. And Jude gets it up to Colton Young. And Colton Young with the transition layup, Coach. And, you hold your breath when Colton Young, because there's a good chance he could have posterized somebody on that one, too.
That's exactly right. Colton Young, the transfer from Pike Central.
I think he's found him a home here.
I think so.
Oh. Coach, what?
Harlan fell asleep on that one.
I think everybody did. No, swings it back around. Under 3 minutes to play. Mimes kicks it out. Long three. Huff off the mark. Hagee grabs the rebound.
And Coach Perry wants to slow it down.
Yeah. See pad action here. About ready to see it start going, Coach.
Yeah.
Brent Perry machine.
There it comes.
Yeah. Little. Back over to Jude. Jude. Williams. There goes Little. Williams. And he's going to shoot three.
Williams all of a sudden going to have an opportunity to have 8 quick points here.
Yeah, it'd be nice after, he struggled through 3 quarters. It'd be nice if he could still find a way to get in double digits. That's a hot ending to the 4th quarter. Bo Williams steps up. First one up. No good.
Bo Williams, folks may or may not know, the son of head women's basketball coach at U-Pike, Clifton Williams.
Yeah, Clifton Williams. I'm sure he's in the house here somewhere.
We had him on the ground session many times.
You see him over here watching on.
He always sits by himself.
He does.
He's smart, like me. Where I sit in the car.
Also remind people, guys, with the weather coming up, rain coming up, make sure you got a good roof. Call Quality Metal Roofing and protect your home with a new tin roof.
Got to make something happen here if you're Harlan. If Belfry gets out of here with a win, this would be a good win for Belfry, Darryl.
Oh, this would be a really good win, and I think right now, they're in, they got a commanding lead right now as they're up 13.
I think that stretch, that last minute of the third, and Coach McCow's as good as it gets, but it's always risky business. He took those 2 starters out with a minute to try to give them an extra breather, and that's when Belfry went on that little run.
I'm with you. I don't mind bringing No out, giving him a rest. He's a big man, but I think, you brought Saylor out, and I think that's really what got you in the jam you're in now. There's Little, swings it back over. Brent Perry's going to call a timeout here, Coach, and during this timeout, let's thank Ratliff Moving Company, AAA Real Estate Services. Coach Shirley Blackburn and Becky Kennedy will help you with your new home, or if you're looking for property or you're looking for a building for your business. Call AAA Real Estate in Pikeville. Bruce Walters Ford, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Double Quick, L&M Mart, Jim Mar Services, City Auto Care, D&D Auto Mart, Starter Sports Bar, Warfield Market, Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, A&H Supply, Markham Remora and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, 304 Motorsports Park, United Motorsports, Southside Mall, and our friends at Punk's Tire. Now, you see Jude working on Huff. Right now, Coach, you thinking that timeout, Brent Perry's just telling them, like, hey, let's run some action. Let's go out here, burn, 30, 40 seconds off. And
don't allow nothing crazy to happen. Runner offense, brace the floor, force Harlan to foul if they're going to foul.
And, Coach, this is a huge win. Getting 20-win season.
I think it's 19, Darryl.
I thought they said 20. Is it 19?
Unless they got one. But they're on pace. I believe they play Betsy Lane.
What's the record time?
We'll take a look here. I think they're 18 and 10.
Yeah. They win this, it'll be 19. And they play Betsy Lane the 20th tomorrow.
So they got a chance to get 20-win season. If they can cap this one off, then go to Betsy Lane and finish that off. Betsy Lane right now in a battle themselves. Who they played? Nice job.
Nice take by Mimes.
Paintsville.
Steve Paintsville was up big, right?
Yeah, they was up 47-32, I think, at the half. There goes Carter Jude. Jude gets it over to Hagee. This is where Belfry, you know, I think Belfry needs to work is finishing off quarters. You know, they've got a lot better this year. Last year, that was one of their Achilles heels, was finishing quarters off.
Yeah.
You know, and this year I think they're doing a tremendous job at it. There's Peyton Owens, definitely offensive foul. Yeah, that was an easy one for Mike Howard.
Peyton Owens said, what? No. You got him with the elbow.
Again, Coach, the return of Mike Howard.
Return of Mike Howard. Congratulations, Mike. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
We used to be teammates.
You and Mike did?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
And then, of course, the extracurriculars from last year. We'll live together, connected for the rest of our life, won't we, there?
You will.
Yeah.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
And he swings it back around. And there's the young man from the JV team, Coach.
I just want to say real quick about Mike Howard. He's a great coach. He was the coach of the year last year, and I thought he did a great job at Betsy Lane.
He did. He was, like you said, he was coach of the year.
Yeah.
You know, this Braxton Rowe kid, Coach, I'm surprised he didn't get to play more varsity than he did.
Belfry going to get a big win over Harlan.
Huge win. Huge win for the Belfry Pirates here as Brett Perry. I know him and Coach Acal very close, as Brett Perry's from that 13th region. And, you know, I'm sure this is one that Brett Perry wanted to get, as, you know, that 13th region means a lot to him. But, Coach, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have the United Motorsports postgame show, and we'll get you caught up on all the scores and all the action and let you know what's next for both these teams. And we're here on the United Motorsports postgame show with Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy here as our double quick player of the game. We'll go to one Brody Little, Coach, 28 points on the night. Big performance by him.
Brody, a tremendous effort from start to finish. He was active, he was assertive, and those jump shots were falling. He was attacking the rim. When you get that Brody Little from Coach Brent Perry, man, oh man, you're very tough to beat. Evident by knocking off a very good Harlan team that was 18-10. Darryl Brody just one of the better. And again, I'm not covering as many Belfry games, but Brody Little won a big-time game against an elite team here tonight.
Huge game for Brody Little, and he needed this. He needed that breakout game. He was in a slump compared to his, what we expect out of Brody. And he come out tonight on fire tonight. So, when you start seeing that mid-range jumper fall, it's going to be a long night for you, and with Brody Little, and
especially early. Yeah,
and and the thing that I liked is from the get-go, Coach, he was in attack mode.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. The opening play, he drove it to the rim, and that's what Belfry's got to have. This second half Brody stuff, I don't like that, because Brody. He's a PTPer, Coach, and listen, he's a kid that can give you 25 a night with ease if Brody's in attack mode all the time.
Because here's the thing, and talking to Brent Perry, me and you were before the game, those 15 threes that they hit against Martin County isn't the norm for them.
Yeah.
So they can't rely on that three ball from other folks all night long. They got to have Brody consistent from start to finish. When they have that, they're as good as anybody.
I agree. It opens up so much more. When Brody's in attack mode like that, that's when you see Bo Williams have his best nights.
Right.
Because it draws them defenders in off the shooters.
Right.
But Tommy, let us know the rest of the scoring breakdown here.
Okay, for Harlan, they were led by Isaac Saylor, 22 points. Kobe No, 15 points. Legend Mimes, 7 points. And over on the Belfry side, Bo Williams had 9. Carter Jude had 12. And as y'all just mentioned, Brody Little, big night here, 28 points.
Yeah.
Coach, when you look, Isaac Saylor, I agree with you. I think, it was back and forth. We was tied at half, 32 all. And then in the third quarter, I think that was the pivotal moment. The Green Dragons come back, took a 4-point lead, their largest lead of the game, and then they set their big man No, and then they set Isaac Saylor. And from that point on, Belfry went on a scoring streak. I don't know what it was, but I think it was like a
8-0 or 9-0 run to end that quarter.
Yeah, so, that, to me, that was the turning point in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you. And again, Coach Acal making a smart coaching move. He felt like he could buy a minute and give his starters an extra 3 minutes or so, but sometimes it don't work that way. Belfry took advantage, and Darryl, that's the game changer.
Absolutely. So as you sit here, Coach, up next for the Pirates, they got your old team, the Betsy Lane Bobcats, as Brent Perry will try to ink his first 20-win season of his young coaching career tomorrow night in Betsy Lane.
That should be a good one because they've got a couple of really good guards, and the Chandler kid at Betsy Lane, as well as my guy there, we became big fans of, Darryl. His backcourt teammate, not Ethan, of course, the center, but you're talking
about Hall.
Yes.
Yeah, Caden Hall.
Caden Hall. Yeah. So they've got a great young team. Just a little short-handed without Braden Hall right now and a couple other guys. But you listen, one thing you know for sure, if you go to Junior Newsom Arena, you're probably down 8 to 10 points when you get up. So you better be ready to go.
Absolutely. And, Coach, me and you'll have our hands full tomorrow. Two of my favorite coaches in the business, Matthew Taylor and Matthew Perry, will go at it. Shelby Valley, Floyd Central, and what's a guaranteed barn burner, Coach.
Both guys are ultra competitive. Both guys are going to be ultra prepared. And both teams, Chris Spriggs, Mr. Gavin Hamilton, those two young men don't back down from nobody.
Absolutely. The coaches, we sit here, let's thank our sponsors. We also want to thank our good friends at United Motorsports, Punk's Tire, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Markham Ramore and Associates, A&H Supply, Williamson Pharmacy, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Southside Buildings and Carports, Warfield Market, Starter Sports Bar, D&D Auto Mart. D&D is the name you can trust. You'll see them in South Williamson for all your used car needs. City Auto Care, Jim Marr Services, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Double Quick, L&M Mart, Ratliff Moving Company, Quality Metal Roofing, Call Shirley Blackburn and Becky Kennedy at AAA Real Estate Services for your next purchase, whether it's for your business or your home or you're looking for property. AAA is the way to go. Bruce Walters Ford and Logan Regional Medical Center. Kevin Keathley, any last words?
Yeah, you're going to want to tune in tomorrow night. Darryl McCoy, as he mentioned, Floyd Central, Shelby Valley. We got a special pregame show. Me and Darryl McCoy are going to arm wrestle. See who buys dinner.
Oh, well, listen, I'll tell you what, bring your wallet. Make sure you tune in for that, guys. Don't want to miss it. But, guys, for Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy, for the A-Team, so long and good night.